welcome back to the channel. My name is Brock Mayo. Let's get right into it. I am going to do a quick video today. I am going to talk about a couple stocks that I have on my radar to possibly do a short-term trade. So options trading, that is going to be a future video. I'll break down how to do options. But right now, if you know what options are, it's a way that you can make money, a lot more money, and have more leverage on a stock without spending as much money. But you do have to have risk management and you have to have a plan for these stocks in these trades. So right now I am looking at a couple companies. So Tesla has earnings coming up, earnings on the 24th of January. So Tesla's one I'm looking at. Alaska Airlines is one I'm looking at. With all the bad news lately, sometimes the best time to buy a stock is when there's bad news. And usually that's the best time to buy stocks. So yeah, 100% I always look for stocks that have bad news going on with it. Because even though it was Boeing's issue, it wasn't Alaska's issue. It just looks like it was Alaska's issue. So basically, it's a stock I'm looking at. It's fairly valued. This would be more of a trade. It's not something, I'm not really interested in airline stocks. Airline stocks are a way to make mediocre returns in my opinion. But yeah, so Tesla, Alaska Airlines, and then Nike. Nike is another one. I'm looking for a little bounce. So possibly to come up to this gap. But we have earnings coming up as well. That's in March, but sorry, it looked a little closer than it was. But yeah, because earnings was just on December 21st. So right now, I want to see what the banks or earnings look like, because that'll kind of gauge where people are, how much people are borrowing money, and if the bank earnings are good, that'll be a good thing for consumer stocks such as Nike. And then Alaska Airlines as well. But yeah, these are a couple trades I'm looking at. Let's go to the weekly. And as you can see, we've been selling off pretty hard for Nike. Been kind of coming up a little bit. But there's not too much buying going on. So what I'm waiting for is a little bit of volume to come in. So you can also go down to like the 3-day. Yeah, so it's really low volume right now. So you want to I'm going to wait for a little bit of confirmation before I set up this trade, because we do have a high volume profile right here. So that's one thing I'm going to be looking for Alaska Airlines. If we go to the 3-day, I like how it's bouncing off the middle of this Bollinger Band, but it's under it's under this short-term time frame exponential moving averages. So that's one red flag. But if we can get above and close above either the 9 or the 21 EMA, then that's going to be a good sign for a little bounce. So that's one thing I'm looking at as well. And then let's go to Tesla real quick. Tesla, we have a little bit of buying, but not too much buying. Looks like the volume is super low. People are kind of waiting for earnings. So if we get a drop, we can possibly come down to 200, and that's when I'm going to be looking to scoop up shares. So this one, I'm not going to be doing options trading until the earnings come out, which is on January 24th. But it's something I'm keeping on my radar. So I actually should move this one up a little bit. I'll do that in a second. But yeah, so those are a few stocks I'm looking at for trades. If you want to do them, make sure you have proper risk management, make sure you have a plan, and use your indicators for confirmation. You want to have as much confirmation as possible to make a trade and be confident in your trade. Because you work hard for your money, and to make money, you got to work a little bit harder. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a good night. Peace.